baga. Asan sa baga? Hi everyone! So today I thought I'd make a grocery haul video because personally that's all I ever watch on YouTube. I am just the kind of person I like seeing what other people get from the grocery store. So I thought to myself, why not make a video that I would want to watch? So yeah, let's start. So this is just an overview of the stuff that I got today. So I'll just show you guys one by one what I got. Yay! So let's start with the usual meat that we keep in our fridge on a weekly basis. We don't normally get hot dogs like every week. I usually store these to keep whenever I am craving hot dogs. So this is what I usually get from the Filipino store. It's from Pinoy Delight. I usually get 2 of these because they sold out pretty quick, and I found that this is the closest thing that I can get to cure my craving for tender juicy hot dog. I got some beef. Yeah, there it is. We don't normally keep beef every week just because we're trying to avoid eating red meat, but I am just craving for some pares, so that is why I bought some beef to cook with that. Usually you make it with beef brisket, but since it's not available in the grocery store that we went to, I just got whatever it is that would be best for stew. And then I have this, just some ground chicken. We always keep at least 2 packs of lean ground chicken just because I use this for any ginisang veggies, soups like sopas, and my favorite giniling. So, and actually even pasta, this is what we use. Some people would say you can use ground turkey and other kinds of ground meat, but for me I like ground chicken the most. And then here is some boneless, skinless chicken thighs. I normally just get anything boneless. I don't like cooking chicken with bones just because I don't like cooking the chicken under a lot of time. So that is why I always opt for the boneless one, just because they're easier and faster to make. I don't want to have to deal with blood in the chicken, so that is the reason why I always get boneless stuff. Next one is boneless chicken breast. I only purchased 1 pack today just because we have 2 more in the fridge. I keep quite a number of boneless chicken breast just because Muffin eats boiled chicken with her kibble. She doesn't really like any of the gravy stuff, so I always just boil chicken for her. And last but not the least, for the meat, well, this is not meat technically, but it's fish, but I need protein. This is some basa fillet fish. I like eating this one over any other fish just because it is boneless. We usually cook them by just seasoning them with salt and pepper, dipping them in egg and cornstarch, and then frying them in canola oil. I would opt for an air fried version of this one, but it's just not as good and tasty as when you fry it in hot oil, right? The tip is you just damp it with paper towel to remove any of the excess oil, but other than that, it should be okay once in a while. And before I forget, I also got some turkey bacon. I like this kind of bacon over the pork bacon just because I try not to eat pork. This one is way healthier, and I think this is more flavorful than a pork bacon. It's less sodium as well, but the only thing is you cannot make this as crispy as a regular pork bacon just because it has less fat and less oil. So how I cook this is I normally just pop 2 or 4 slices in the air fryer for about 10 minutes, and then it's all done. I normally don't like my turkey bacon on the well done side anyway, so it's like ham for me. But yeah, no complaints. I haven't eaten regular pork bacon in a while now, and this has been a really great substitute for that. We eat this with just eggs, toast, and considering we're going through that breakfast tacos phase, I just put cheese, egg, and then this turkey bacon, and I have good breakfast. So yeah, there. I'm sorry if my hair is flat. It's just because I just took a shower, and that's something that we do every time we go out because of COVID and all. We were not as tedious as this before, but you know, germs and everything. And don't worry, I wipe all of these down with some like wet towel and then soap. So I made sure these are all sanitized before I handle them. Okay, next thing, just because we're done with the meats, miso soup. I love miso soup. So easy to make. You just heat up some water in the kettle and then put this on a mug or a bowl, and then you have your own miso soup. This one is really great, and it only has 25 calories per serving, I would think. So that's great when you're trying to diet. Okay, and then this one. Well, I don't normally eat this, but my husband does, and I do sometimes too when I'm craving cereal. But this is one of the best cereals that I've ever tried, other than Frosted Flakes. It's very light and like they're very homey kind of cereal. I think that's how I would describe it. So that is always great. And then I got this one. This one is star anise. I will use this to cook beef pares. So I think that's somehow what distinguishes pares from adobo. some people might say they're very similar. They are, just because they are both soy sauce based, but this is the one that makes it very unique, the star anise. And then, of course, Thai red peppers. This one is quite expensive. I got this for $5, and there's not a lot in here, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do and have this with your pares. I love pares, so that's why I got some of those. And then baby spinach. I use spinach for almost everything. Tinola, sinigang. I mean, I can use kangkong, dahon ng sili, but I prefer to use spinach just because you just throw it in and it doesn't taste any different. So, and I think it's healthy. So, yeah, that's why I got some spinach. And then seedless sweeties. Well, basically mini peppers. I got this because I am going to make caldereta. And what else is with caldereta? Of course, chicken. I'm just gonna use the beef alone for pares, but not sa caldereta. I love caldereta when it's chicken. I know some people might find it weird, but that's how I roll. So, this one, Tex-Mex cheese. I like to put this in our breakfast tacos. I just put some when I am going, before I put the egg and the bacon, and it makes it really melty and cheesy. So, and I like the kick in this. I think that's what makes it different compared to just getting like mozzarella and regular cheddar. The Tex-Mex has a little bit of kick into it, which I like. If you guys know me personally, you know how much I love spicy stuff. So that's the reason why I got this. Mixed vegetables. This one is so easy to make. I just put a little bit of olive oil, then a little bit of butter. And sometimes I would put diced up spam. But most of the time, if I'm just lazy, I'm just gonna just cook this with our protein. And there you have it. You have some vegetable in your dish, and you might think that it is more healthy just because you have mixed vegetables. So that's why I get them every time. And then 3 packs or 3 trays of eggs. I like the brown ones. I mean, people are just gonna say, oh, the white ones are not any different, but I like the brown, and that's just how I roll. I like brown eggs. Next one is green mung bean. There you go. So I got this kasi I like cooking munggo. Ginisang munggo. Just saute it with garlic and onions, and with lots of tomatoes, and of course ground chicken. I don't like pork, so I just put this after the chicken, and then put lots and lots of water, and then once it boils, I put in some spinach, and then season it with patis. What else? I love patis. So I just have 1, 2, and 3 because I love more. Okay, next one. Tomatoes. So I usually get the pack because I use up tomatoes a lot in my dishes. And then 5 spice Chinese powder or Chinese 5 spice powder. I just heard that if you use this one, it can be a good copycat for Jollibee fried chicken. And for those of you guys who didn't know na wala kami Jollibee here. 5 spice. That's why I got this. But hopefully it tastes similar. I don't want to open it. I might create a mess. Then I got this one. Tasty Fiery Piquant Sriracha Lime Seasoning Blend. I just have the Tasty app, and then I've been wanting to try this certain pasta dish, and it doesn't have any other seasoning that you would typically find in the grocery store. I guess they're trying to promote their own products, so I guess that's why this is the seasoning. But since we have it in our superstore, I thought, why not get it, because I'm gonna use it for that certain pasta dish that looks so yummy and spicy. You can't have caldereta without Reno, whatever. Reno liver spread. This is the only liver spread that we use back home. Or I think there is Pure Foods. But yeah, this is what I grew up with. So I got 4 of these because I would never know how much I would need to make my caldereta with. I guess that's the beauty about cooking Filipino dishes. You can mix and match and just estimate the amount that you can use. There's no certain amount that you have to use. Depends on your liking, of course. So let's go to bread. Tortilla, because we do a lot of breakfast tacos. Actually, we just started, or at least I started just 2 days ago, and I like them. Easy to make and very healthy, I would think. So that's why I have this. This is not the best when dieting, but you gotta treat yourself sometimes, and King's Hawaiian is the way to go when treating yourself, because it has 180 calories for 2 rolls. But man, this one is so good with cookie butter, so that's why I have it. And let me just see, what else did I miss? A bag of brown rice, well, brown jasmine rice, because we eat brown rice every day. We actually go through a bag like this every week because we eat rice every lunch. No substitutions. But if we have leftover pasta from dinner time, then we would probably skip the rice during lunchtime, but most of the time we have rice with our lunch, whatever ulam it may be. There's no substituting rice. Filipinos know that. I think that is pretty much it for the food. So just to show you the random stuff that I got alongside with this when we went to the mall earlier. For the non-food section of the video, I got this little springform pan, cake pan. That is so cute. I just thought I could make mini cake when just me and my hubby. Muffin! Muffin just keeps on barking. It's, I guess, that time of the day when she's pretty hyper. So yeah, a mini springform pan. Although I am starting to think, how will I bake with just one? It's not like I can make a recipe for only one person, right? So I have to figure that out, but it's cute. So it's nice to have some muffin. Keeps on barking. And then this one. It is so cute, and it's pink too. It's actually not as pink on camera, but whatever. It's really pink. in my eyes, in person at least. So this one I will probably use for some banana loaf or ube loaf. I got a 9-inch springform pan in the same color, of course. Such a sucker for pink, so cute. Last but not the least, this mug. I love it. If you guys didn't know, I think it is only my family, especially my sisters, that would know. Ariel is my favorite Disney princess. And come on, look at the size of this mug. For any soup lovers, this is something that you would want to have. So that is the reason why I got you can't have too many. So that is pretty much it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Look how cute my sweater is and fluffy. So yeah, never forget to pray. We are still living in a tough and difficult time right now, but yeah, always make sure that you have the Lord with you at all times by praying. I mean, He is with us at all times, but as His sons and daughters, we are supposed to always keep Him in mind. First things first. I honestly got a scare earlier today because I didn't feel the best, but He is good at all times. Sometimes when these things happen, there is a message. Maybe He's just trying to tell me that I have no time for Him, but I have a lot of time for myself, for my work, and there's nothing wrong with that. But let's always put in mind that He is our Father and our Creator. He is the reason why we are all alive today, and if we are healthy, strong, and we have a roof over our heads, food to eat, then that is something, or those are something to be grateful for, and never take them for granted. So that's all I can say. So thank you again, and God bless everyone. Bye.